Since a king's word is supreme, who can say to him, "What are you doing?" So says the preacher. Vytautas, Jogaila's cousin, disagreed. Back in Lithuania, he was building an alliance of noblemen who would rather have him as duke than Jogaila. And people were flocking to him. Many of the Lithuanian nobles were disillusioned with Jogaila's reign. The few times the king went back to Lithuania, he spent his days converting the people to Christianity en masse and burning pagan holy sites. The things we do for the Pope's approval. Vytautas was no pagan zealot, but he knew an opportunity when he saw one. As the son of Kęstutis, a former Duke of Lithuania who had been killed on Jogaila's orders, he also had a bone to pick with his cousin. That personal mission of revenge resonated with the Lithuanian people. Even though Vytautas, being quite accustomed to that ruthless political climate, used it mostly for political gains. But, as I said, Vytautas knew an opportunity when he saw one.
You have been quite busy in your new kingdom, cousin. Far too busy to care for your own people. It is no wonder that Lithuania now looks to me as its leader. I suggest that you scurry back to Poland and leave these lands to a proper ruler.
I should have murdered him when I killed his father, Kęstutis. Very well. If Vytautas will not relinquish my lands, I will take them by force. Tell me, which towns are still loyal to me?
These 3 towns remain under your control. The others have been seized by Vytautas' forces.
Then let us retake them.
Owszem, dobrze, tak uczynię. Do waszych usług. Panie. Pojmuję was.
Tak. Pojmuję.
Jakieś rozkazania? Dobrze, tak uczynię. Do waszych usług. Tak, panie. Do broni! Jakieś rozkazania? Atakujmy! Pojmuję was. Tak, panie. Pojmuję was.
I never really liked that town anyway.
would seem that our friend Vitotus has some problems holding onto his new throne. Perhaps we can be of help.
Owszem, tak, panie. Pojmuję was. Do waszych usług. Tak uczynię. Tak, panie. I jakieś rozkazania? Dobrze, tak uczynię. Do waszych panie. Dobrze, pojmuję. Dobrze, tak uczynię. Tak, panie. Do broni. Atakujmy! Owszem. Do waszych jakieś rozkazania? Tak uczynię. Owszem. Do wojny naprzód! I jakieś rozkazania? Do waszych usług. Tak, pojmuję was. Dobrze, tak uczynię. Owszem. I jakieś rozkazania? Tak, panie.
Another victory for the Union.
Owszem. Atakujmy! Do waszych usług. Tak jakieś rozkazania? Tak, panie. Owszem, pojmuję was. Do waszych usług. Jakieś rozkazania? Do waszych usług. Was. Dobrze, tak uczynię. Owszem. Tak, panie. Dobrze, tak uczynię.
Gotowa jest.
Jakieś rozkazania? Tak, uczynię. Owszem. Jakieś rozkazania?
I never really liked that town anyway.
Do waszych usług. Tak, panie.
Lord Vitotus promised us the lands of Samogitia if we would join him. Now, who could refuse a chance at converting the last true pagans in Europe? For now, we march with Vitotus.
Owszem. Dobrze, tak uczynię. Tak, panie. Jakieś rozkazania? Owszem, dobrze, tak uczynię. Do waszych usług. Tak, panie. Jakieś rozkazania? Owszem, dobrze, tak uczynię. Jakieś rozkazania? Tak uczynię. Do waszych usług. Atakujmy!
Another victory for the Union!
Owszem. Do waszych usług. Panie. Dobrze, tak uczynię. Jakieś rozkazania? Was. Tak, panie. Owszem, dobrze, tak uczynię.
Our brave leader Jogaila has been wounded. Bring him back to camp and tend to his injuries.
Jakieś rozkazania? Do waszych usług. Atakujmy! Owszem, tak, panie. Naprzód! Jakieś rozkazania? Do waszych usług. Tak uczynię. Naprzód! Owszem, pojmuję was. Tak, panie. Jakieś rozkazania? Owszem. Do broni! Jakieś rozkazania? Pojmuję was. Owszem. Naprzód! Do waszych usług. Jakieś rozkazania? Do broni!
I never really liked that town anyway.
This war is bleeding our lands dry. What say you, Vitotus? Shall we settle this in a more civilized manner?
The swords have spoken. Now let the pens make the final statement.
Vitotus, much like Jogaila, was at heart a pragmatist. Apparently that is what they called themselves. The men who would shake hands with their father's murderer for a bit of land and a slightly fancier title. As total victory proved impossible, Vitotus settled for a partial one. He would become Duke of Lithuania, claiming Jogaila's old title, but Jogaila would remain his overlord. And with the stroke of a pen, the Lithuanian civil war came to a close. For all the bloodshed we had seen, I believe that something was born that day that will eclipse any of their military victories. A true union between our countries. It happened gradually, but it dawned on me at last why I had been put in this role as queen. I had been placed there by Providence to preserve this union, this bond of peace between two countries and their peoples. It is a beautiful thing, peace. A rare thing. A golden seam that glitters only for a moment in the fabric of reality. If I leave no other legacy than having kept this union intact for a few more years, I shall have served my people well.